Hello again, everyone. Joe from On AV, on a vinyl. Not sure if I have to introduce myself every time, but hello. I got lots to show you today. It's a great day. It's always a fun day around here, but it's always a funner day. Is funner a word? When it is New Arrivals Day, because I know there's some stuff here for me, and I know there's some stuff here for some of you, and there's a few things that we're going to put out on the shelf as well that are some restocks and then some brand new titles that have come in as well. So again, always a fun day. Still buy one, get one half off. We can still help you out with turntables, amplifiers, cartridges, speakers, televisions, all that. Please keep coming in for all of that as well. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the records. I know I mentioned a collection that we purchased that is coming. It's still coming. I'm getting there. I might add to it a little bit before we put it out, but likely next Friday. Stay tuned though, you'll find out. Okay, so let's get into it without any further ado. And I am still practicing my French because I'm going to Montreal at the end of the month. So far I know adieu, bonjour, and I got to figure out how to say coffee. Someone tell me how to say coffee in French. I'm sure I can figure it out because it probably says it right there on my cup that's in front of me. Okay, restock. Sex Pistols, Never Mind the Bollocks. This one comes in, it goes back out right away. Always a popular. This is the reissue. It's a very good reissue. I know sometimes we're looking for those originals, and that's great, and I completely understand that. Sometimes the reissue is what people are after as well. Really nice price, $29.99. Great album, great punk album. I know I say it most of the time, but genre defining, right? Them, the Ramones, MC5, the Stooges. I think I said all of that last time. Anyway, we got a recopy of that. I don't need to spend a minute on each album. Restock on Stranger Things as well. Oh, a little bit of glare coming off there. How about if I do it over there? Nope, same thing, a little bit of glare. Anyway, it'll happen with the Black Albums. Stranger Things 5, Season 5, some good stuff on there. Rockin' Robin, Michael Jackson, Tiffany's on there, Fernando, ABBA. No spoiler alerts at this point. If you haven't watched the last season of Stranger Things by now, I don't think you care about spoilers. One more in of this. This is not the indie exclusive. This, again, is still just the black vinyl that we have got in of Olivia Dean. Nice to Each Other. The single off of here, The Art of Loving, the title of the album itself. Fantastic, wonderful album. Give Olivia a listen. Stream it. And if you like it, come in and get it. So we've got one more copy of that. Those were the restocks. These are some new to the store ones that we haven't got. This one just came out. This is the indie exclusive, which includes one of 3 limited edition posters. Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, One Young Mr. Harry Styles. Brand new, just in today. This copy is going out. There is also a copy for a great couple of ladies that shop here at the store, Kristen and Piper. Yours is in as well. You know that because I called you. But anyway, thanks to them for always coming to us for their new vinyl. They're checking with us. They're ordering with us. But again, the new album, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, for Mr. Harry Styles. We do have a copy in. And again, it is the indie exclusive, which includes one of 3 limited edition posters. I have no idea which one of those 3 it is. Bad Bunny. I'm not even going to try and say the name of the album because I will mess it up. And remember, I'm working on my French, not on my Spanish. So you saw him, you loved him, you didn't love him. Not sure. I thought it was a fantastic show at the Super Bowl, but Bad Bunny. I can't remember his name officially. He's got like 4 in it. Anyway, rambling. Again, don't need to talk a minute on each album. The new Bad Bunny, got a copy of that. Prices, I should have probably worked out the prices. I don't have them right in front of me, but you know we're going to have a good price on everything. This one was one that came up and I thought I would bring in, and it's Norah Jones. We do have the definitive acoustic research version of it out there, so the high-end, high-fidelity version of it. This is just a nice new standard reissue of Come Away With Me, Norah Jones. Again, I should have had the stickers on here like I did a few. Those were the restocks. But again, fair price. If you're wondering, before you come in, let me know. joe@onav.ca or 522-6628. You can call me or you can text me. You know all those numbers. And I'll get you the price. Or just come in and see us. That's probably the best. Another gentleman that is fairly popular these days, and that is Bruno Mars. This is The Romantic. There's Bruno on the cover. I briefly toyed with going to see him out in Vancouver. He's doing 4 shows there. He's doing 4 shows in Toronto in 2026. I didn't pull the trigger. I still might. We'll see. But anyway, the brand new Bruno Mars is in and in stock. So there you go. This one is an older album that has been reissued again. This is their 2002 Triumph featuring Take It Off and Who Invited You? And that is the Donnas. If you don't know the Donnas, if you are a Joan Jett fan, if you're a female-led, female vocal rock and roll fan, you got to get this. It's really good. I've been on a kick of theirs lately. I've been listening to a whole bunch of their stuff. So make sure you come in, pick this one up. This is Spend the Night, clear with pink and yellow splatter. So there you go, the Donnas. Again, if you haven't heard the Donnas, give them a shot, especially, again, if you are if you're a Joan Jett fan, the Runaways, Girls' School a little bit. They're also a little punky, so imagine Green Day if they were female, kind of. Power poppy punky. Good stuff, I like it. That's just another Harry Styles. That is another copy that we got for, again, someone that is coming in. So these are all albums that people have ordered. So these will not necessarily be available today, but if it is something that you see that you want me to bring in, let me know. Again, I will get you a price. I'll get you availability. It's not going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be months down the line. I'm going to fix that. There you go. Hey, look, I even have the writing the right way again. I don't know if I'm going to do that again at some point, but you never know. The other independent record store in town is closing at the end of this month. So if you're out there and you see this, and that was a place that you used to go, or you used to go there for some and used to come here for some, appreciate that, understand that. That's not going to be an option for you. So come on in and see us or get a hold of me. Anyway, this is Lizzie McAlpine. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. And holy, there is some glare on that black album. Look, you can see all of the acoustic panels that we sell on the side wall beside me. And then you can see a reflection of me as well. But this is 5 Seconds Flat. There you go. There's that, Lizzie. There is another one of them in there, which I guess I'll get to when I get to it. I should have put it in some sort of order. This I brought in for a young man who is a big jazz aficionado. Joseph, if you're out there watching, your album's in. Again, you probably know that because I called you, but he's got a couple things coming in. He's been on a bit of a jazz kick as of late, and this is Music Inc., and it's Charles Oliver. Who's all on here? Charles Oliver, Stanley Cowell, Cecil McBee, and Jimmy Hops on the drums. Now, to me, that means nothing because I'm not familiar with those players. To Joseph and to Cheney and some of the other jazz fans, you will understand that. Music Inc. There you go. So again, this is for a customer, but if it's something that you would like, let us know. Here's a band that is out on tour soon. I don't think it's started yet, but this is the 180-gram audiophile vinyl, the direct metal mastering version of the classic that is Rush's Moving Pictures. Look at that. You can't go wrong. This is side 1. Tom Sawyer, Red Barchetta, YYZ, and Limelight. You need that album. If you're a Rush fan, or if you're a rock and roll fan, not necessarily if you're a Canadian, but it's almost, you should be issued a copy of Moving Pictures if you're a Canadian. But I digress. Pearl Jam 10, back to the very beginning for Pearl Jam. I really apologize for the glare on some of these. I think you'll understand. At least I got the writing the right way. Definitive album for them. You know, their biggest, obviously. Once Even Flow, Alive, Why Go, Black, Jeremy. Come on, that's side 1 of Pearl Jam 10. You got to have that. That is for a customer, but we can get some of those. Also for a customer, I just picked this up for myself recently, and then Colin, I asked, because he wanted me to try and find one when I went up to see the Wallflowers open up for, who the heck did they open up for? ZZ Top a while ago. They weren't selling any vinyl, but then this now has been reissued again and is out. So Colin, your Bringing Down the Horse is here. First time on vinyl, 2 LP set, 20th anniversary. This is from a while ago, but it's been restocked again. One Headlight, 6th Avenue Heartache, and The Difference. I forgot about The Difference, and then they played it and went, man, that's a killer song. I don't know how I forgot about that. Do you ever go to a concert and that happens? It's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that song. That's always cool. There's a young lady that I've talked about before, we'll probably talk about again. We've still got a couple of Life of a Showgirl out there in the bin. I didn't include it in this, but this is Folklore from one Miss Taylor Swift. And this is also for a customer. So there you go. If you're looking for that, Shannon, your Taylor Swift is in, as is your John Cougar Mellencamp. JCM, John Cougar, John Mellencamp, whatever you want to call him, because sometimes for some of the songs on here, he was John Cougar. Some of them he was John Cougar Mellencamp, and sometimes he was John Mellencamp. He was always John, though. And don't go to a hot dog stand with John Mellencamp. I Need a Lover, Ain't Even Done with the Night, Hurt So Good, Jack and Diane, just, you know, it's classic. It's a double LP. It's got everything that you need from JCM. Come on in and pick that one up. Well, don't come in and pick it up because this is for someone, but I will order it for you. Yeah. It's just, you know, how much more do I need to say about John Cougar Mellencamp? Saw him live too. He was fantastic. That is forever ago, but he had Kenny Aronoff playing drums for him, man. Unbelievably great. Unbelievably great. Here's the other Lizzie album, Older and Wiser. There you go. Also for some great customers. It's a little bit of a present, so I'm not going to say who it's for. Anyway, Lizzie McAlpine. I hope I'm getting that right. Lizzie, if you're watching, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your last name. There's the front. Look, there's the back. There's the band. Lizzie McAlpine, Older and Wiser. Okay, what have I got? So some of those last ones were in for someone. But again, if you're looking for them, let me know. And I can check and make sure our suppliers have them. And I will get you a price. These are some more of the same. This is Lord Huron and Long Lost. This is for me. This is a buddy's recommendation. Jason, if you're watching, thank you. I'm going to give it a shot. Jason and I do a live stream. Well, we did a live stream a little while ago on YouTube. I do that from time to time on my channel, my personal channel. And he suggested it. And I'm thinking, you know what? That dude's got great taste. So let's add it to the list. So a little Lord Huron. I'm going to find out what that sounds like all on my own. Didn't even stream it. Just went, yeah, Jason's a good dude. I trust him. These guys I know, Morning Jacket and Zed. This is the 20th anniversary, remastered from the original master tapes, 14 unreleased outtakes and demos. Pretty cool. 3 LP set, colored vinyl, pink and blue, if I remember correctly. I can't say for sure that that's the case, but my Morning Jacket and Zed. Again, something that you would like, let me know. And I think there still should be some copies left. I believe when I ordered it, there was a few left. Another one for me. The Violent Femmes. I've got original self-titled. I've got a couple others. I did not have this one. And I heard the song American Music the other day, and then I've listened to it every single day since because that is such a fantastic song. Violent Femmes. Take them or leave them, really good stuff. Punk, alternative, just good music as far as I'm concerned. So if you trust my judgment, good music. If you don't trust my judgment, I understand that completely. Here is a young band that is out of Mexico. I want to say Monterrey. That could be wrong. I'm hoping they're out doing some touring. I'm hoping they're going to do a Canadian swing. I don't know for sure yet, but it is The Warning. 3 sisters out of Mexico, a little bit on the heavier side. Rock and roll, maybe a little heavy. I wouldn't call them metal by any means, but definitely they have an edge to them, and they are very, very, very good. They started off on YouTube like some of the stars of today have. They did a Metallica cover like 10 years ago. This is, I think, their second album. This is a reissue. This is The Warning Error 404, the deluxe edition. So it is a 4-album set, or pardon me, a 2-album set with some retakes and things like that. But they've also got a new one coming out because they've got a new single that I just saw the video for the other day. Check it out. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a great video. And then they've got an album from a year, maybe 2 ago. So give them a listen, and if you like them, they don't stray too far from their sound. So if you like it, then you probably like all of it. Let me know, and I can hook you up with some of that. What do we got left? I got a couple, not too many. Just another Bad Bunny. That's for my daughter. The Damn Truth, Montreal, Canada. I don't know if I told the story when I got their other album, but I saw a post by them on Facebook. They said, hey, we're up for Juno of the Year, or Juno for Rock Band of the Year or something. I can't remember the category they're in, but the Junos are coming up. And I thought, you know what? Give it a shot. I love it. The one that I got the first time is just The Damn Truth, self-titled. It's their most recent. It's their fourth album. This one goes back a little bit. This is Now or Nowhere. But a band out of Montreal, again, a little bit heavier, rock and roll, good stuff. Give them a listen. I think you might like them if rock and roll and heavier-ish is your jam. The Dawn is for me. And lastly, for me, and I got to tell you, I went to Darius Rucker last year. And I love when I see opening acts that blow me away. The Black Tea, not the Black Tea. Black Tea did that when they opened for Toque a couple months ago. You've heard me talk about that. We have got 2 copies left. That's it. They're out there. They will be the last ones we'll probably be having in for a bit because I talked to Dallas. They have to do a rerun of the albums. And if you're going to get a Black Tea album, I would come and get one of these because I believe the second run is just going to be single sleeved. It's not going to be a gatefold. It's going to be a little different. So these first X amount that they printed, including the 2 that we have left, are going to be kind of special edition. So come in and pick that up. Where I was going with this is the gentleman, one of the acts that opened up for Darius Rucker was this young man, and it is Cassius Culpepper. Now it doesn't look like you're going to be able to see that very well, but man, this dude was awesome. It was really good. For those that went, I think you will agree with me. He was fantastic. He definitely falls into the hootie genre, the country genre, the blues genre. He is just really, really good. Southern Man featuring Marcus King on here. Sierra Farrell, Broken Wing Bird. I am excited as heck to listen to this album, his first album, and it just came out. So it is Cassius Culpepper, and it is Act 1 of many acts, I think, that we're going to hear from this young man. So again, give it a bit of a listen out there, stream it if you have to, and if it's something that you're after, let me know, because it just came out, and I think it's probably going to fly off of the shelves and off of the distributors. I didn't bring any spare ones in, but I can certainly bring them in for you, but you got to let me know. So give Cassius Culpepper a listen. Okay, that's it. Buy one, get one half off, equal or lesser value. Again, a really cool collection coming soon. I know I keep saying it, but it is coming soon. There's a few more actually coming in this afternoon that I'm going to make a bigger splash out of what we've got coming in. It's not thousands and thousands. It's going to be less than 100 albums, but it's going to be some pretty cool stuff. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate those that watched to the end. There was a gentleman that came in yesterday. He goes, Joe, I watched to the end. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. I know that there are some, and then I know there are some that turn off after a minute of listening to me babble. But I appreciate you hanging in there. Come and see us. 1355 Cornwall. If you see this and you don't know where we are Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, 522-6628. You can call the shop. You can come in and see us. You can email me, joe@onav.ca, if there are some new titles that you would like me to look, or if there's something used you're looking for, because I've got a database. I have a pretty good idea of what's out there, and I can let you know. And worst case is, if it's something that we don't have, I can put you on my list of keep an eye out for peoples. That's a crazy way of saying, you know what I mean. Okay, I'm done. That's it. That's all. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. And if there's anything you're interested in beyond those and or those, let me know, please. Have a great day, everyone. Talk to you soon.